Hi guys, welcome to the Look Fantastic YouTube channel. My name is Shauna Doyle. I'm a full-time beauty, fashion and lifestyle blogger, and I'm also working with Look Fantastic to bring you this video talking all about how I've been keeping my hair blonde, healthy, shiny, bouncy and blended, because no one likes a root line during lockdown. Because I don't know about you guys, but I am seriously missing my hairdresser. So when I was working with Look Fantastic for the past few months, I've been trying and testing and reviewing hair products like there's been no tomorrow, from hair masks, color correctors, dry foam shampoos, and also the Beauty Works Mermaid Waver. And that was my first impressions in this video, so keep on watching to find out my thoughts on that. Right guys, so let's get into the video. So the first few products I'm going to be talking about are the ones that I have been using non-stop. They're not first impressions, it's not my first time using them, but they are ones that I've been using for the whole of lockdown, and the ones that have been making my hair stay in the condition that it's in, keeping it nice and shiny. And also the thing that I've been asked about the most, the famous Philip Kingsley blending mask. Now guys, when I put this up the first day, like, I didn't put in as much last night because I'm leaving my hair a little bit more kind of creamy blonde, but the first time I put it in I was like, oh my god, my roots are jet black, my hair is brassy, I'm leaving this in. And I left it in for about 10 to 15 minutes and my hair was platinum white, nearly grey silver, but so beautiful. And now I literally use it every week, and there's a good bit left in it even though I put it all over my hair. And of course my discount code works on it as well, so literally I couldn't believe the response when I put it up on my Insta stories. The amount of swipe ups and the amount of people tagging me in it when they bought it was just insane. So it has like color correcting in it, and I also tried another few of the Philip Kingsley products in the meantime. I tried their weightless shampoo and conditioner, which I loved, and there's also a kind of daily shampoo and conditioner from this range too for you blonde beauties. But let's get into the rest of the products. This is the main one, the one that all of you guys have been asking about, and since it does have that color correcting property in it, it does tend to kind of match your, well, not match, but it definitely blends the roots into the ends. It takes away any harsh lines or any kind of brassiness that was going on in that area. Also, before I get into this video, I did give my hair a little trim in the meantime. I cut my fringe up. I'm not going to give you a tutorial on how to do that, but it actually turned out kind of cute. I just like did little bangs and cut upwards, but I can still brush them to the side. So if you're wondering why my hair is like half bangs, half side fringe, that is why. So then moving on to the next of the products, as you can see I just used one of them, the wet hair tangle teaser with the handle. I have been using tangle teasers since the beginning of time, I'm sure. I love how soft they are in your hair. I feel like they're the only things that can take tangles out of my hair. But the way I'm liking using this at the moment, obviously it has a handle, so it's super handy. But this one is actually made for wet hair or in the shower. So what I like to do is, because I'm going to be showing you a lot of like hair products here for actually in the shower, when I have this bad boy in, I like to give it a brush through my hair just so it's going all over, and also getting those tangles out in the shower is always much easier than when you get out. But it's really important to have a good quality hairbrush when you're doing that, so you are not damaging your hair in the shower. But other than that mask, I have other in-shower products that I'm going to talk to you about. I did my hair last night. I washed and blow dried it and used all these products. I always sleep on my hair after washing and blow drying it before I style it. I find it just takes down any static or frizz. But these are all the products that I've been using over the last few weeks in my hair, mixing and matching between a few of them. Always this one, but there also has been another few, so I'll talk to you about them. So this is another brand that I have been loving during lockdown. I find that the Color Wow shampoo and conditioner is the perfect shampoo to use if you wash your hair more than once a week. I don't, I literally do them once. But if your hair is getting a little bit too dry or a little bit too grey or just ashy from using all the purple products, this one is a really, really good one that will keep your hair definitely looking nice and shiny. It's great for that extra bit of like hydration, because dyed hair obviously is a little bit more damaged, but it just kind of like glosses or brightens up the colour you have. And this isn't specifically for blonde, this is for any colour. It's kind of like a colour shield nearly, so I do love using this on and off with the other purple products just so I don't go too grey. So yeah, this brand is amazing. Really, really couldn't recommend this enough. I've been using it for a really long time alongside her counterparts. Now I know you've seen this one because this is on every man, woman and mother and goldfish's Instagram story. It is the Dream filter from Color Wow, and this is the one that you spray in your hair, leave on for a few minutes before washing, and then when you wash it out and dry your hair, you notice such a big difference. People are having incredible results with this. I've mainly focused it just around where I get like tan or most brassy in my hair. Obviously now with the black roots it's not I don't really spray it right onto the dark because it won't make a huge difference on that. But any part of the blonde, I'm just spraying it in, all in and around here, and I do a tiny bit at the ends. The only thing is I wouldn't recommend using this all the time. It has some acid in it that you're not meant to use it all the time. But definitely weekly or every second wash or whatever. I love this, and I always do it on my fringe, and like I said, around my face. So if you are blonde and you find that you need that extra little bit of lift, since we don't have the hairdressers toners to do it, this one is really good. And in partnership with this then, I've been using the Dream Coat, and this is like a humidity kind of, how would you describe it? Me trying to be a hairdresser. Humidity improving powers. So you spray it on, and trust me guys, when I do this and I blow dry my hair with the nozzle, the Cool Blast and the rolly brush, I don't even need to straighten my hair afterwards, because this just has me silky soft, no frizz. And I actually find that this definitely does lighten and brighten as well, even though it's not one of the properties. It is activated through heat, so as you're blow drying your hair, I just feel that it definitely is brightening it and bringing it back to life. And this lasts 3 to 4 shampoos, so you don't have to use it every time either. I've also been using this L'Oreal shampoo on and off as well during lockdown. This is a Blondifier Cool, and I find this one is really good if you want to, again, stay a little bit more blonde, not too ashy, but definitely cool it down. I've tried the Platinum Silver one, I think it's called, before, and oh my god, that is definitely by far the best purple shampoo if you want a drastic change. I do find this is quite drying in a way, but it makes the biggest difference. So if you really need a major change, these two would be the strongest. Since this one is a mask, it's really moisturizing, really hydrating. That's as well why I try not to use this all the time, because it does make your hair that little bit greasier if you're using it all the time. Because it's a mask, obviously you can focus it just on the ends if you want, but I put it all over. It says that if you have a sensitive scalp, not to put it too close to roots. I have been using it on my roots and having no issues, but I do like to actually wash this out with a shampoo, just because it is quite heavy. I don't want that sticking in my roots, so I'll put this on once my hair is wet, and then I'll actually shampoo it out just to make sure that my hair is actually nice and clean and like not too oily at the root. So I like using a shampoo then, either like I mentioned a while ago, the colorway one, or I'm loving this one as well, and I love the platinum one. And like I said, it's a little bit more on the drying side, but by god, it gives you such a good clean, and it gives you drastic results in regards to like how much you can lift your color with one of these, especially with the silver one. Like you can go charcoal grey nearly, which is actually a really cool look. This one is definitely more if you want to stick with that creamy blonde look, but really good shampoo, and actually quite cheap as well. It's only about 9 something, and my code works on it, so cheaper again. So right guys, let's get into the styling kind of part of it. And just before we get into the dry styling, there was another product that I used last night. It's actually my first time using it, so a bit of a first impressions. It's the Brass Band Color and Perfect Mousse for blonde hair. Now when I first saw this and when I bought it off the website, I thought it was actually going to be like a toner for in the shower. But what is extra special about this is it's like a toner for your dry hair. So you're not washing it out, you're not losing any results. When you're using this, it stays in your hair. So you literally squirt it out like a mousse. I'll just show you a little bit. It comes out like a mousse, and it has color correcting properties in it, so that when you put it in your hair, it gives you that extra bit of volume, gives you body, bounce and guts, flexibility, styleability, and also has that lavender tint there, so it keeps your hair blonde and you don't even have to wash it out. Another product that has been on my to-do list, to buy list for so long, and I literally, this is my first time getting my hands on the range. Oh, there's 4 products here. Now I'm going to pronounce this wrong. It's the Jen Atkin hairdresser who styles the Kardashians. It's her hairdressing, her hair products line. And I have the dry texture foam, I have the dry shampoo foam, the volumizing hairspray, and also the wave spray. So what I just thought was so innovative and something I've never seen before is that these are foams, even though they're to like dry out your hair. So this is just brilliant if you find that putting dry shampoo in your hair obviously does take out the grease or whatever else. It can dry out, but I need dry shampoo. I can't survive without it. So the fact that this actually makes it fully look like you're after washing your hair because it's wet, and you can still just get ready in 2 minutes. So it's a literal mousse, and you can just pop it into your head. Now if you had time, using a hairdryer with this I feel would work. This is my first impressions now, so I'm literally just making this up, but literally you scrunch it into your hair. This is really good too for hiding those roots. Dry shampoo has been my best friend for all of lockdown for hiding the roots and just kind of lightening them down. I wish you could feel it, guys. It literally doesn't feel like dry shampoo at all. It doesn't have that dry chalky feeling. It actually makes your hair feel really nice and clean. So that's definitely a recommend for me. I knew I was going to love them before I even tried them. I've heard amazing things about them, and she is just such a talented hairdresser who's like really innovative and always like thinking forward with her products. So I knew that they were going to be good. Then she actually has another dry product here too. It's the dry texture foams, but again it's very similar. It comes out like the mousse, and I'm just going to focus that on at the mid to ends again. So oh, and it smells so good, and I like to actually crunch it too, just to kind of give myself a head start on the waver. Even though I want to keep the ends of my hair straight for this kind of a look, I do like just kind of scrunching so I have a bit of just a little bit more kind of volume at the top. And then other than that, the other product is the volumizing hairspray, so I'm going to use that after we've done our waves. And then I also got the wave spray, so we'll put a tiny bit of that into. Again, oh, the smell! It smells so good. I think we're ready to get into the main thing I cannot wait to try in this video. The Beauty Works Mermaid Waver. Oh my god, guys, how many people have you seen using this? And oh my god, I'm just dying to try it. I think this is especially a good hairstyle to use if you do have a little bit of roots going on, because it's going to distract from it because you're curling from the top or crimping from the top even. Whereas with a curler, obviously you're just doing it from here down or whatever, so you still have the focus on the root. Whereas I think with this bad boy, look at the size of it. You can actually crimp from the top, so it's definitely going to like hide the fact that you have roots a little bit better, and just kind of giving it that lift in the crink. It won't have such a drastic line. So let's plug it in and get going. So we're clamping guys. We are clamping down. I don't know how long I'm meant to hold it for or anything. This is really first impressions. Maybe we'll just leave go. Oh! This is so cool. I haven't done this before. Like, I've never even had this hairstyle done on me before. So I can't wait to see what it's going to look like. Oh, it looks so cool. I look like Milo. I look like I have Springer Spaniel ears. But yeah, that looks really cute. And then you could always leave out the ends or straighten the ends if you want to leave them out a bit. But I just love how it like starts on the root. It definitely does distract from the fact that there's like a, well, I don't really have a line, but it definitely distracts from the fact that there's roots. Just it blends it out a little bit more. And it was really quick as well, wasn't it? We're going to go back in with the wave spray. Spray it around. Give us a little judge. The smell, oh my god, I love. Milo's going to be like, hey sis, my twin sis. And then just giving it an old scrunch. And then we're going to go in with a little bit of this bad boy, because we like a nice glossy non-frizzy hair. Rub that together, and then I focus the most of it on the end, see, because I like that straight end look, because I don't want it to look like it's frizzy. I want it to look like it's styled. It isn't a foam, this is just a spray. Oh, and her product smells so good. I'm giving it a little zhuzh at the side, and now I'm going to use my hair brush to brush this down the center. Give me a little bangs moment. Very Rosie Con inspired. And then just going to do a little bit of the texture foam, very little, and put it into the front part by the bangs. People are always asking me how do I style the bangs, and literally it's once you have your hair rolled with a hairdryer, like rolly brush in a hairdryer, a little bit of a texture spray, just give it a little bit of a hold, and then you're good. I just love the waves. I love the smells of the product. My hair doesn't look like it has a sharp line anymore. it's a really good way of making the most out of your lockdown hair. So yeah guys, that's my first impressions and also my holy grails. So we had kind of like the contrast of the two. The holy grails that I've been using non-stop all through lockdown, and the ones that are working the best for me, the ones I'm seeing amazing results from, and also then my first impressions of some other products. So I hope you enjoyed this video. All the information and the links will be below in the description, and don't forget to use my code Shauna_LF as well for discounting off everything. If you have any questions about any of the products, feel free to message me. To make sure to go check me out on TikTok, Instagram and my own YouTube channel, because I have loads more makeup videos, tutorials, first impressions, and just like chit chat vlogs in general. So if you're into all that kind of stuff, make sure to check me out on those channels too. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one guys. Bye!